What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all doing great. Yes, this is a big one. The big one on Sunday afternoon. Second versus first. The Kings of London versus the wannabe Kings of London. The delusional Kings of London. Just 6 points separating us. It's going to be tough. I can't lie. It's gonna be tough. As a Chelsea fan, I wouldn't say I'm worried. I don't think worry is the thing. But I'm thinking of the fact that if we lose this game, it's 9 points difference. That is what I'm more worried about. The gap that would happen. Not the fact that maybe we play with them and they beat us. Yes, I'm worried about that, but I'm more worried about the gap and whether we can even close that gap during the season. With the way they're playing, it's very, very difficult to predict that we can. So we have to win this game. This is a must-win game. After that absolutely fantastic performance against Barcelona, we are really riding high on confidence. Our players are riding high on confidence. Our fans are riding high on confidence. And we believe that we can beat them. But Arteta's side are not going to play like Barcelona. That's the thing. They are no Barcelona. They beat Bayern Munich 3-1 in the Champions League. It's not going to be easy. I just want a lot of Chelsea fans to understand that this is not going to be easy at all. They are on the top of the league for a reason. You can't take it away from them that they've been good this season and they currently deserve to be at the top of the table. This might be one of Enzo Maresca's biggest tests as a Chelsea manager. I know he's faced numerous tests, but I feel like this is one of his biggest, because if we win, we close the gap to 3 points. If we lose, it's 9 points. So it's something that we have to win. A draw will put us in the same position of the 6 points lead. So it doesn't really do much for us. We have to close that gap, and it is very important to close the gap. So let's break it down together in this video and see how we can do that. So let's start with the press conference that Enzo Maresca had today. He was asked the question that was on our minds. The question that we wanted to get an answer for was whether Palmer will be fit for the game. And he answered yes. He answered that Palmer is ready. He trained with the team today. So yeah, I think he's fit now and we might see him start. I don't think he's going to come from the bench. We might see him in the lineup. It will be interesting how Enzo Maresca goes with this. He's going to put him on the left wing, where I feel like Palmer has excelled more than playing in the number 10 position. But if we also want to see Estevao to play in this game, then it means Palmer has to be in the number 10 position. Estevao and Neto on the wings. Maybe he might go with Joao Pedro as the number 9. I would really like him to use a centre-back pairing he used against Barcelona, Fofana and Chaloba. I really want to see them play against Arsenal. And of course, Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo in the middle, full-back positions, Cucurella. It's a must start. He's a permanent in this squad. There's some players that you just can't drop in this squad, and Cucurella is definitely one of them. And then possibly Reece James rather in the right back position. So, and Sanchez in goal. So that's what I predict he might go with, because Palmer is now fit. But you never know with Enzo Maresca. I like the fact that he's able to change his tactics or change his style based on the team that we are playing against. So it's going to be interesting to see what he comes up with. He also mentioned that Dario Esugo too is also fit. He also trained with the team today, so we might also see Dario Esugo come on from the bench in this game. I think Santos too might feature. He might also come from the bench. I forgot to mention how brilliant he was against Barcelona. He was also very, very good. He came on for, I think, Malo Gusto in the second half, and he dominated in his position. So him also on the bench or coming to the squad maybe later on the game would be a huge boost for us. Yeah, he was also asked about what he thinks about Arsenal and how they are playing. And he said that they defend very well. He said that they defend fantastically. That was his words. And a lot of teams struggle to score against them. They struggle to even create chances, to even get chances against them. They have a solid defensive backline, something that we would try to break. They're not going to be playing like Barcelona. They are not. They are not going to play a high line. Barcelona, I don't know what was wrong with them. They decided to play a high line and they decided to be setting offside traps. But Arsenal, they're not going to set offside traps. There's no way they're going to set offside traps. They're going to play the way that they play defensively. The last time I was telling a friend that Arsenal is playing like how Chelsea used to play in the past. We didn't play beautiful football. No, we didn't care about beautiful football. We cared about defending our goal and pressing on the counter. That is what we usually did. Like when we had John Terry, when we had Ivanovic, when we had Cavalli, when we had these players, solid players, solid defenders. That is how we played. We didn't play beautiful football. We played beautiful football when we had to, but most of our big wins came from us defending our lines very, very well. So I think that is what Arsenal are playing now, and that is why they've not conceded many goals this season. And something that we hope to change. What I like about Enzo Maresca, the way he answered his questions during the press conference, was that he wasn't intimidated. He was very confident. He was very calm. I don't know why sometimes these reporters ask this thing or these journalists ask these things, but he was asked whether this game is bigger than the Barcelona game, and he said that it's the Barcelona game we played and we are done with the Barcelona game. It was a big game. Game is also a big game. They are equally important. So he's just taking the game as it comes. And he was also asked, so if you win and we close the gap, I win a title race. And he said if you win, it's still too early to call. Look, we are not yet in December, and people are talking about us being in the title race. Like, December is going to determine whether that 10 from December going to January, that is where we would know who and who are in the title race. Last season, he was asked many times, are you in the title race? And he said, no, we are not ready. We are not ready yet. You ask any Chelsea fan. The Chelsea fan tells you that this team that I'm watching, they are not ready for the title yet. They are not ready to win the title. Come December, January, we fell apart. And people want us to commit and say we're in the title race, and when we fall apart, they can laugh at us. No. So because we said we were not in the title race, when we fell apart, we told them that, you see, we were not in the title race. We knew our team. We know our team better than you do. So that is the same thing that I feel like now he's doing again. I don't think we're going to fall apart this season like what we did last season. This season we seem more solid. So I'm hoping that things go on. But again, we are taking it game after game. We can't rush. We can't jump and be like in a title race. We have to win it. We don't care about finishing this, finishing that, finishing above this, finishing above that, being a title race. These kind of things are all gimmicks for me. They're all gimmicks. The thing is, we have to win. As a Chelsea fan, what we care about is winning. You don't see any Chelsea fan bragging that, oh, we're able to get to quarterfinals, or we're able to finish third, we're able to finish fourth. No, we don't brag about those things. We have to win. Fortunately for us, we've been winning. And this is something that a lot of rival fans and journalists need to understand about Chelsea. That's all. With the Arsenal team, it seems like Gyökeres and Havertz will still be out. They will not be ready for the game. You never know. We had the same thing when it came to Saliba. Saliba got injured in the international break, and all of a sudden he was playing again. He came back and he was playing again. So, I'll take that with a grain of salt. If the day comes and we see Havertz in the lineup, fine. If we see Gyökeres in the lineup, fine. But right now, for now, Arteta hasn't really confirmed that they are fit or not. And I think Trossard too is a doubt. But with him, it's always a doubt, but he always plays. So you can never take that seriously. So this is what I feel like. This is what I think, that when we do right, we can win this game. We have a good chance of winning this game. And I feel like the midfield battle should be ours. We should be able to solidify that midfield. With Palmer possibly going to play in the number 10 position, Enzo, Fernandes, and Caicedo have to really solidify that midfield. They need to be able to control the ball in the midfield. They need to be able to control that midfield, because once you let the Arsenal players take hold of this game, when you let Rice enjoy this game, let Rice a lot of freedom in this game, he's going to discipline us. He's going to dictate the pace of the game, something that we should do. We should be doing. And like I said, with Kopama ahead of them, we can dictate how this game goes, or we can dictate the midfield. So I feel like the midfield battle should be very key. And secondly, I feel like we should be pressing with pace, because we are not going to be using the long ball tactics anymore. We can't use it against Arsenal because they're not going to be playing a high line, like I've mentioned. So we have to be able to run quickly in behind their defenses. And we need to find these players. We need to find Neto. We need to find Esteval. Fortunately, we have players that can get the ball and run onto oncoming traffic, because they are not afraid. Esteval is fearless. He can take players on. So give him the ball, let him do his thing. That is if it starts. And the same thing with Pedro Neto. He has really gained form in recent games. So I'm really, really hoping that he does well to going forward. We have to use our wings, utilize our wings very, very well. If João Pedro plays in the middle, his link up with Palmer in the Club World Cup was very good. Palmer hasn't really played that much in the Premier League yet, so we can't really tell how their chemistry will be. But I feel like if João Pedro starts and Palmer starts, they can be finding each other well. They can be linking up, play very, very well. And then our striker, take his chances that he gets. He should be calm, he should be composed, and not waste chances. We don't need to waste chances because Arsenal are not even going to give us chances, that many chances in the first place. So the few chances that we get, we need to use them. We need to use them and finish off our chances properly, because these people are not going to give us their chances like that. So we have to use whichever chance that we get. Even if we get one chance or two chances in the game, we have to bury it. We have to be composed and bury this thing. And then thirdly, our defense, our backline. Our backline, please, you have to be solid. There's something that Arsenal do during corners. All their players move back to the far post. They run in when the cross comes, when the corner is taken. So because of that, you are disoriented, you don't know who to mark, and then they score. Me, what I'm thinking is that when they go back with them, mark them. Whenever there's a corner, it should be one-on-one marking. It shouldn't be zonal marking. It should be man marking. You should mark individual players, because when they run, you also run. When they jump to go and head the ball, you also jump to head the ball. I feel like that would solve this issue. They scored the corner against Bayern Munich. They used the same tactic. Bayern Munich players were just left wanting. They didn't know what hit them. I don't know. I'm not a coach. I'm not paid to coach. I'm not a tactical genius, but I just feel like Enzo Maresca is not going to listen to this. Enzo Maresca has his own plan, and I hope that that plan is solid enough to win us the game. But me, I'm just giving my opinion here, and I feel like if we use zonal marking, they might take advantage. But in recent games, we've been able to stop this corner goals and long throw goals using Sanchez. So Sanchez comes out to claim them. He's more decisive. He knows he can take it. He comes out and he takes it. He does that with the throws too as well. He does that with the corners. So I'm hoping that if maybe they're not going to use the man marking. A lot of teams have stopped using man marking when it comes to corners, but they're not going to use that. Then I'm sure we're going to use the Sanchez route to be stopping these corners from coming in, because Arsenal scored from a lot of set pieces. They are corner FC, remember, they score a lot from set pieces. And then our backline to have to be defensively solid. No mistakes from them. The backline I would go with is, I think I mentioned it already, but the backline I would go with is Fofana and Chalobah as a centre-back pairing. They were brilliant against Barcelona. And then Reece James and Cucurella as the fullbacks. Fantastic performances from them when they played against Barcelona. Reece James was playing the midfield, but Reece James as a right back, you know what he brings to the table. And Cucurella, fantastic. He's a must stay. He's a must on the lineup. Whatever lineup that we have, he always has to be the first person. Him and Caicedo have to be the first person on the paper or on the lineup before everyone else comes, because they are just that important. So no mistakes from them. Sanchez too, no mistakes from him. And I feel like this game should be okay. It should be okay. Even after saying all this, nothing is certain. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in the game. So we just have to get a solid game plan and utilize it to the max. Perfectly. Like what we played against Barcelona. Perfect execution. We have to do the same thing with Arsenal, and we can win. I trust the team. I trust Enzo Maresca. I trust that they're going to perform on the pitch. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. It can go either way, but I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. I'm confident that we win this game. It's at Stamford Bridge. We have to win this game. So yeah, so that's been my preview of the game. Let me know what you think about it. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm a little bit rusty. So if this goes on, right now it has gone on longer than I wanted it to go, I'll try and cut it down in the edit. If you want more previews from me, let me know. Hit the like button, or you can leave a comment in the comment section down below. You can also write your predictions in the comment section down below. What do you think about it? Are you also excited that Palmer is back fit and he can start for this game? And let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you're not subscribed yet, kindly subscribe, hit the like button. It helps the channel a lot. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, stay safe.